I think everybody's doing their stuff right now.
Good evening. I'm Carl Carranza, and we're watching World News. We start tonight with big news coming out of Hong Kong. The city-state is making major changes to its economic system after overruling the power of China, also in response to the ongoing global financial crisis that is happening there.
The changes in Hong Kong's economic system come as a surprise, given that their GDP is 36.9.2 billion USD and GDP is 39th in the world. Life expectancy is 85 years old with 95.7 literacy rate, as well as 5.32 unemployment rate. These are great numbers given that the population in Hong Kong is 7.413 million people. Natural resources that come from specifically Hong Kong are metal ores and offshore minerals, coral rocks, and offshore sand deposits. Their exports include machinery and appliances, and imports include machinery, manufactured articles, food, and live animals.
And while the shift in policy is being met with some resistance, the government of Hong Kong remains confident that these changes will lead to a stronger and more stable economy in the long run. In order to convince people of approving this, they will give each supporter $1,000 for making the change. We decide what to produce, services are for the people, we decide how to produce. We will use more of its unoccupied land for natural resources. To grow and support this change, quality land owned by the government will be split and owned by early resigners to help support the people who receive quality land alongside their families, automatic money to start businesses, and compensation for any damage to their land, either accidental or due to natural causes. We asked a local business owner what he thinks about his new change. Take a listen.
I'm optimistic about the changes in Hong Kong's economic system. I believe that with a more intravenous approach, the government will be better able to support small businesses like mine and ensure the long-term success of the economy.
This new change sounds like a new change for the people, which it is, but it doesn't always come with pros. A few pros that we could gather from the studio was people can feel closer to their ancestors and truly go back to their roots in which they originated from. It's much easier to produce and earn money using what you have, such as agriculture and animals. Less of a threat to the environment, machinery needs to be quality, and factories and other major factors harm the ecosystem, which can pose a danger to not just animals, but to humans as well. As these pros sound acceptable, it comes with a cost or a risk. Here's some cons. If people aren't careful enough, overexploitation of animals or nature can happen and cause the economy to deplete. Families will live separate and isolated in their land, growing their wealth from other people. This means no people around to help, and kids won't develop the communication skills they need to survive. Yes, it makes it easier for people to start a business from scratch and where people will work. But from another perspective, the free market economy helped Hong Kong grow into what it is today. And now with this change, Hong Kong will stop developing and are heading back instead of heading into the future. The government will meet tomorrow about when and how this will work out. I'm Ariel on Fox News Live.
It remains to be seen how these changes will impact the economy of Hong Kong in the coming months and years. But for now, the city-state is sending a clear message to the world that is willing to make bold moves to secure its future. And that's all for tonight. Join us for tomorrow for the latest news and analysis from around the world. Good night.